Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our lecture on fundraising in the fitness and health field, with a focus on entrepreneurship in Canada. Today we will explore how fundraising strategies drive the success of health and fitness initiatives, enabling nonprofits and entrepreneurial ventures to promote community wellness. Fundraising is critical for sustaining programs like community gyms, wellness apps, or nutrition workshops, particularly in addressing health disparities in Canada. Effective fundraising requires innovative approaches, such as grants, donations, and crowdfunding, tailored to the fitness and health sector. This lecture will cover definitions, key concepts, applications, methods, Canadian-specific examples, best practices, and recommendations for success, aligning with course objectives to equip you with skills for securing sustainable funding. Ethical considerations, like transparency in fund use and equitable program access, are vital to maintain trust and impact. By mastering these strategies, you'll create financially viable ventures that enhance community health. We begin with the lecture outline, providing a roadmap for our exploration. Following our introduction, let's review the lecture outline to guide our exploration of fundraising in Canada's fitness and health field. This lecture is structured to provide a comprehensive understanding, starting with an introduction to fundraising, defining its role in supporting health and fitness initiatives. We'll then explore key concepts, including funding sources like grants and sponsorships, and strategies for effective campaigns. Applications will show how fundraising sustains programs like community fitness events or wellness apps. Methods, such as crowdfunding and grant applications, will be paired with Canadian-specific examples, like local charity runs, to illustrate practical implementation. Best practices, emphasizing ethical fund management, and recommendations for success, like stakeholder engagement, will ensure sustainable funding. Finally, a summary will consolidate key takeaways, preparing you to design robust fundraising strategies. This outline aligns with course objectives to develop skills for entrepreneurial fundraising in health and fitness, fostering community impact. Ethical considerations, like transparent donor communication, remain central. This slide transitions to the introduction, where we'll define fundraising's role. Building on our lecture outline, let's introduce fundraising in the context of entrepreneurship in Canada's fitness and health field. Fundraising secures financial resources to support programs like community gyms, mental health workshops, or wellness apps, enabling nonprofits and entrepreneurial ventures to promote wellness without profit motives. In Canada, fundraising drives sustainability by providing funds for equipment, staff, or outreach, ensuring programs reach underserved communities, such as rural or low-income populations. For example, a nonprofit fitness initiative might raise funds to offer free yoga classes, addressing access barriers. Strategic approaches, like targeted grant applications or crowdfunding campaigns, maximize impact, while ethical considerations, such as transparent fund allocation and equitable program delivery, build donor trust. This introduction aligns with course objectives to equip you with skills for designing fundraising strategies that sustain health and fitness ventures, fostering entrepreneurial success. By understanding fundraising's role, you'll create ventures that enhance community health through innovative, responsible funding. This slide transitions to defining fundraising, where we'll clarify its purpose and scope. Following our introduction, let's define fundraising in the context of Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Fundraising is the process of securing financial resources to support nonprofit missions, such as promoting physical activity or mental wellness, without generating profit for owners. In health and fitness, it includes grants from government or foundations, donations from individuals or businesses, and sponsorships from brands like sports retailers. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might secure a provincial health grant to fund a community fitness program or partner with a local gym for sponsorship. These funds support initiatives like free exercise classes, wellness apps, or nutrition workshops, addressing community needs. Ethical considerations include ensuring funds are used for mission-driven goals, transparent reporting to donors, and avoiding reliance on misaligned sponsors, like unhealthy food brands. This definition aligns with course objectives to foster understanding of fundraising as a tool for sustaining entrepreneurial health and fitness ventures in Canada, enabling impactful, community-focused solutions. This slide transitions to key fundraising concepts, where we'll explore foundational principles. Building on our definition, let's explore key fundraising concepts for entrepreneurial ventures in Canada's fitness and health field. Diverse funding sources, such as grants, donations, sponsorships, and crowdfunding, ensure financial stability by reducing reliance on a single stream. For example, a nonprofit gym might combine government grants with individual donations to fund operations. Donor engagement and retention involve building relationships with supporters through regular updates, appreciation events, or impact reports, encouraging long-term contributions. A Canadian wellness program might send thank you letters to donors, highlighting program outcomes. Campaign planning and execution require strategic design, setting clear goals, like raising $10,000 for a fitness event, and using targeted outreach, such as social media or community events, to attract funds. Ethical considerations include transparent communication, avoiding manipulative tactics, and ensuring funds align with health-focused missions. These concepts align with course objectives to develop strategic fundraising skills that drive entrepreneurial success in health and fitness, fostering sustainable, impactful programs. This slide transitions to funding sources, where we'll delve into specific options. Following key concepts, let's examine funding sources for fundraising in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Grants from government and foundations, such as Health Canada or community health foundations, provide significant funding for programs like fitness workshops or wellness apps. For example, a nonprofit might secure a $20,000 grant from the Public Health Agency of Canada for youth exercise programs. Donations from individuals and businesses involve contributions from community members or local companies, like a fitness retailer donating to a community gym. Sponsorships partner with brands, such as sports apparel companies, to fund events in exchange for branding, while crowdfunding campaigns, like those on GoFundMe, engage communities to support initiatives, such as a mobile fitness unit. Ethical considerations include aligning sponsors with health values, ensuring transparent fund use, and avoiding over-reliance on single sources. These sources align with course objectives by providing diverse, sustainable funding options for entrepreneurial health and fitness ventures, ensuring program longevity. This slide transitions to donor engagement, where we'll explore building supporter relationships. Following funding sources, let's discuss donor engagement for fundraising in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Building relationships through communication involves regular updates, such as emails or newsletters, to keep donors informed about program progress, like a nonprofit gym sharing membership growth statistics. Showing impact with transparent reporting means providing detailed reports on fund use, such as how donations funded free fitness classes for underserved communities, building trust. For example, a Canadian wellness nonprofit might publish an annual report detailing health outcomes. Fostering loyalty with recognition programs includes thank you events, donor plaques, or public acknowledgements, like naming a fitness room after a major donor. Ethical considerations include honest reporting, avoiding exaggerated impact claims, and ensuring equitable donor recognition to maintain inclusivity. Engaging donors aligns with course objectives by fostering long-term support for health and fitness ventures, ensuring financial sustainability and community impact. By building strong donor relationships, you'll create a loyal supporter base that drives entrepreneurial success. This slide transitions to campaign planning, where we'll explore designing effective fundraisers. Following donor engagement, let's explore campaign planning for fundraising in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Setting clear fundraising goals involves defining specific, measurable targets, like raising $15,000 for a community fitness event, to guide efforts and track success. Targeting specific donor audiences means identifying groups likely to support, such as local fitness enthusiasts or health-focused businesses, and tailoring messages to their interests. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might appeal to parents for a youth sports program, using diverse promotional channels, like social media, email campaigns, or community events, maximizes reach. A wellness app might use Instagram ads and local fitness fairs to attract donors. Ethical considerations include truthful campaign messaging, avoiding manipulative tactics, and ensuring inclusive outreach to diverse communities. Effective planning aligns with course objectives by enabling strategic, impactful fundraising campaigns that support entrepreneurial health and fitness ventures, fostering sustainability and community engagement. By designing targeted campaigns, you'll maximize funding and program impact. This slide transitions to applications in fitness and health, where we'll explore practical uses. Following campaign planning, let's examine applications of fundraising in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Fundraising funds community fitness programs, such as free yoga classes or running clubs, to promote wellness, particularly in underserved areas. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might raise funds for a community gym in a low-income neighborhood. Supporting wellness app development involves securing funds for digital tools, like apps for fitness tracking or mental health support, to reach broad audiences. A nonprofit app might fund development through crowdfunding. Addressing health disparities equitably means directing funds to initiatives for marginalized groups, like nutrition workshops for Indigenous communities, ensuring inclusive impact. Ethical considerations include transparent fund allocation, ensuring equitable access, and avoiding favoritism in program delivery. These applications align with course objectives by demonstrating how fundraising sustains entrepreneurial health and fitness initiatives, enhancing community well-being and sustainability. By applying funds strategically, you'll create impactful programs that address Canada's health needs. This slide transitions to community fitness programs, where we'll delve into specific applications. Following applications, let's explore community fitness programs as a fundraising application in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Fundraising enables free or low-cost classes, like Zumba or strength training, to promote physical health in communities with limited access. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might fund yoga sessions in rural areas, addressing barriers like cost or distance. Engaging diverse community members involves inclusive outreach, such as multilingual promotions or classes for seniors and youth, ensuring broad participation. Securing grants and local sponsorships, like provincial health grants or partnerships with sports retailers, supports program sustainability. A nonprofit might partner with a local gym to fund equipment. Ethical considerations include equitable access, transparent fund use, and aligning sponsors with health values. These programs align with course objectives by showcasing how fundraising creates accessible, sustainable fitness initiatives, driving entrepreneurial impact in Canada's health landscape. By funding inclusive programs, you'll foster community wellness and engagement. This slide transitions to wellness app development, where we'll explore digital fundraising applications. Following community programs, let's examine wellness app development as a fundraising application in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Fundraising supports the development of scalable digital health tools, like apps for fitness tracking, mental health support, or nutrition guidance, making wellness accessible across urban and rural Canada. For example, a nonprofit might fund an app offering free workout plans for low-income users. Reaching broad, diverse audiences involves designing apps with inclusive features, like multilingual interfaces or adaptive exercises, to serve varied demographics. Using crowdfunding platforms, like Kickstarter, and tech sponsorships from companies like health tech firms, provides funds for development and marketing. A nonprofit app might crowdfund $25,000 for launch costs. Ethical considerations include ensuring user data privacy, complying with Canadian laws like PIPEDA, and transparent fund reporting. This application aligns with course objectives by demonstrating how fundraising supports innovative, scalable health and fitness ventures, fostering entrepreneurial success. By funding digital tools, you'll expand wellness access. This slide transitions to addressing health disparities, where we'll explore equitable fundraising. Following app development, let's explore addressing health disparities as a fundraising application in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Fundraising supports programs for underserved groups, like Indigenous or low-income communities, to reduce inequities in health access. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might fund nutrition workshops for rural residents, addressing dietary gaps. Tailoring initiatives to community needs involves designing programs, such as culturally sensitive fitness classes or mental health support, that resonate with specific populations. Securing targeted grants and donations, like federal health equity grants or community donations, ensures funding aligns with disparity-focused goals. A nonprofit might apply for a grant from Health Canada to support Indigenous wellness programs. Ethical considerations include equitable program access, transparent fund use, and avoiding tokenism in outreach. This application aligns with course objectives by showcasing how fundraising drives equitable, impactful health and fitness initiatives, fostering entrepreneurial success. By targeting disparities, you'll create programs that enhance community health equity. This slide transitions to methods for fundraising, where we'll explore practical strategies. Following applications, let's discuss methods for fundraising in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Developing compelling grant proposals involves crafting detailed applications for government or foundation funding, outlining program goals, budgets, and impacts. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might submit a proposal to Health Canada for $30,000 to fund a community fitness program. Launching crowdfunding campaigns uses platforms like GoFundMe to engage community support, such as raising funds for a wellness app through social media promotion. Securing corporate sponsorships involves partnering with businesses, like sports brands, to fund programs in exchange for branding opportunities, such as a gym partnering with a retailer for event sponsorship. Ethical considerations include transparent proposals, avoiding exaggerated claims, and ensuring sponsor alignment with health values. These methods align with course objectives by equipping you to secure diverse, sustainable funding for health and fitness ventures, fostering entrepreneurial success. By mastering these strategies, you'll ensure financial viability and program impact. This slide transitions to grant proposals, where we'll delve into crafting effective applications. Following fundraising methods, let's explore grant proposals for Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Grant proposals outline program goals, like launching a community fitness program, and detailed budgets, such as costs for equipment or staff, to demonstrate feasibility. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might propose a $20,000 budget for a youth sports camp, detailing expenses. Highlighting community impact involves showcasing benefits, like improved health outcomes or increased physical activity, to appeal to funders. A proposal might emphasize reducing obesity rates in underserved areas. Targeting relevant funding bodies, such as Health Canada, provincial health agencies, or private foundations like the Canadian Tire Jumpstart, ensures alignment with funder priorities. Ethical considerations include honest budgeting, avoiding inflated impact claims, and ensuring funds serve community needs. Crafting compelling proposals aligns with course objectives by enabling nonprofits to secure significant funding for health and fitness ventures, fostering entrepreneurial success. By developing strong proposals, you'll attract grants that sustain impactful programs. This slide transitions to crowdfunding campaigns, where we'll explore community-driven funding. Following grant proposals, let's discuss crowdfunding campaigns for fundraising in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Crowdfunding engages communities through online platforms like Kickstarter or GoFundMe, raising small contributions from many supporters to fund initiatives, such as a mobile fitness unit. Creating compelling campaign narratives involves sharing impactful stories, like how a nonprofit fitness program will benefit youth, to inspire donations. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might highlight personal health journeys to attract supporters. Promoting via social media and events, such as Instagram campaigns or community fitness fairs, maximizes reach and engagement. A wellness app campaign might use video testimonials to boost donations. Ethical considerations include transparent fund use, avoiding misleading stories, and ensuring inclusive outreach to diverse communities. Crowdfunding aligns with course objectives by fostering community-driven funding for health and fitness ventures, enhancing entrepreneurial success. By launching effective campaigns, you'll harness public support to sustain innovative programs, driving community wellness. This slide transitions to corporate sponsorships, where we'll explore business partnerships. Following crowdfunding, let's explore corporate sponsorships for fundraising in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Partnering with health-focused brands, like Canadian sports retailers, e.g., Sport Check or nutrition companies, provides funding or in-kind support, such as equipment for a non-profit gym, in exchange for branding opportunities. Offering branding and promotional benefits includes logo placement on event materials, social media mentions, or program signage, like featuring a sponsor's logo at a charity run. Ensuring mutual value and alignment involves selecting sponsors whose values align with health goals, avoiding partnerships with unhealthy brands, and delivering promised benefits, like event exposure. For example, a wellness nonprofit might partner with a local health food store to fund workshops. Ethical considerations include transparent agreements, avoiding conflicts of interest, and ensuring sponsor activities support wellness. Sponsorships align with course objectives by securing sustainable funding for health and fitness ventures, fostering entrepreneurial success. By building aligned partnerships, you'll enhance program viability. This slide transitions to Canadian fundraising examples, where we'll explore specific cases. Following sponsorships, let's explore a Canadian fundraising example, a charity run for a community fitness event. This nonprofit initiative, like the Terry Fox Run, raises funds to support free fitness programs in Canada, such as youth sports camps. Crowdfunding on platforms like Canada Helps engages community members, raising $10,000 through small donations promoted via social media campaigns featuring participant stories. Local sponsorships from businesses, like a Canadian sports retailer, provide $5,000 or in-kind support, e.g., medals, for branding at the event. Engaging diverse participants, such as families, seniors, and youth, ensures inclusivity through multilingual promotions and accessible routes. Outcomes include increased community fitness and funds for ongoing programs. Ethical considerations include transparent fund reporting, equitable participant access, and aligning sponsors with health values. This example aligns with course objectives by demonstrating how fundraising sustains community-focused fitness ventures, fostering entrepreneurial success. By studying this case, you'll learn to design impactful, inclusive fundraising events in Canada. This slide transitions to another Canadian example, where we'll explore a wellness app. Following the charity run, let's examine another Canadian fundraising example, a wellness app for mental health support. This nonprofit venture develops a free app offering mindfulness exercises and fitness tracking for underserved Canadian communities, like rural or Indigenous populations. Fundraising includes securing tech grants, such as from the Canadian Institutes of Health Research, providing $30,000 for development, and crowdfunding $15,000 on Kickstarter through campaigns highlighting user benefits, like stress reduction. The app reaches diverse communities with multilingual features and accessible design, addressing health disparities. Outcomes include increased mental health support and user engagement, measured through downloads and feedback. Ethical considerations include user data privacy, transparent fund use, and inclusive app content for diverse users. This example aligns with course objectives by showcasing how fundraising supports innovative, equitable health and fitness ventures in Canada, driving entrepreneurial success. By studying this case, you'll learn to fund scalable digital solutions that enhance community wellness. This slide transitions to a third Canadian example, where we'll explore a youth program. Following the wellness app, let's explore a third Canadian fundraising example: free sports camps for youth. This nonprofit initiative provides summer fitness camps in Canadian schools, targeting low-income youth to promote physical health. Fundraising includes securing $20,000 in grants from the Canadian Tire Jumpstart Foundation and $10,000 in community donations through local events, like fitness fairs, promoted via social media and school newsletters. The camps offer diverse activities, like soccer or yoga, engaging students across urban and rural areas. Outcomes include improved fitness and social skills, measured through participant surveys. Ethical considerations include equitable access, transparent fund allocation, and inclusive programming for diverse youth. This example aligns with course objectives by demonstrating how fundraising sustains youth-focused health and fitness ventures, fostering entrepreneurial success in Canada. By studying this case, you'll learn to design community-driven programs that promote wellness through targeted funding strategies. This slide transitions to best practices, where we'll explore strategies for effective fundraising. Following Canadian examples, let's discuss best practices in fundraising for Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Ensuring transparent fund management involves clear reporting of how funds are used, like a nonprofit gym publishing donor reports showing equipment purchases. To build trust, engaging diverse donor communities means reaching varied groups, such as local businesses, families, or health enthusiasts, through inclusive outreach, like multilingual campaigns or community events. Aligning campaigns with health missions ensures fundraising supports wellness goals, such as funding free fitness classes rather than unrelated projects, maintaining mission integrity. For example, a Canadian wellness nonprofit might focus campaigns on mental health support, resonating with donors. Ethical considerations include avoiding manipulative appeals, ensuring equitable donor recognition, and aligning with health-focused values. These practices align with course objectives by fostering ethical, effective fundraising that drives sustainable health and fitness ventures, enhancing community impact. By adopting these strategies, you'll build trust and maximize funding success. This slide transitions to recommendations for success, where we'll provide actionable strategies. Following best practices, let's provide recommendations for fundraising success in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Building strong donor relationships involves regular communication, like personalized thank you emails or impact updates, to foster loyalty. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might invite donors to fitness events to showcase impact. Diversifying funding for resilience means combining grants, donations, sponsorships, and crowdfunding to reduce risks, such as a gym securing provincial grants and local sponsorships. Leveraging digital and community platforms maximizes reach, using social media for crowdfunding campaigns or hosting fitness fairs to attract local donors. A wellness app might use Instagram to promote a fundraising challenge. Ethical considerations include transparent reporting, inclusive outreach, and avoiding over-reliance on misaligned sponsors. These recommendations align with course objectives by promoting strategic, sustainable fundraising that drives entrepreneurial success in health and fitness, ensuring program viability. By implementing these strategies, you'll create resilient funding models that enhance community wellness. This slide transitions to ways to succeed, where we'll explore additional success strategies. Following recommendations, let's explore additional ways to succeed in fundraising for Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Crafting compelling, authentic stories involves sharing impactful narratives, like a nonprofit success in improving youth fitness, to inspire donations. For example, a Canadian fitness program might share participant testimonials in crowdfunding campaigns. Using data to target donors means analyzing supporter demographics, like targeting health-conscious professionals for a wellness app, to tailor outreach and increase contributions. Building partnerships with local organizations, such as schools, gyms, or health clinics, amplifies fundraising through shared networks, like co-hosting a charity run with a local sports club. Ethical considerations include truthful storytelling, respecting donor data privacy under Canadian laws like PIPEDA, and ensuring partnerships align with health goals. These strategies align with course objectives by fostering effective, ethical fundraising that drives entrepreneurial success in health and fitness, maximizing community impact. By leveraging stories, data, and partnerships, you'll enhance funding outcomes and program sustainability. This slide transitions to ethical considerations, where we'll explore maintaining integrity. Following success strategies, let's discuss ethical considerations in fundraising for Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Ensuring transparency in fund use involves clear reporting to donors, like a nonprofit gym detailing how funds purchased equipment, to maintain trust. Avoiding manipulative campaign tactics means refraining from exaggerated claims, like promising unrealistic health outcomes, and focusing on honest appeals, such as real participant stories. Aligning with health-focused values requires selecting funding sources, like sponsors or grants, that support wellness, avoiding partnerships with unhealthy brands, like sugary drink companies. For example, a Canadian wellness nonprofit should reject sponsors conflicting with its mission. Ethical considerations also include respecting donor privacy and ensuring equitable program access with raised funds. These principles align with course objectives by fostering responsible fundraising that builds credibility and drives entrepreneurial success in health and fitness. By prioritizing ethics, you'll create trustworthy ventures that sustain community trust and impact. This slide transitions to evaluating fundraising success, where we'll explore assessing outcomes. Following ethical considerations, let's explore evaluating fundraising success in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Measuring funds raised and impact involves tracking total contributions, like $25,000 for a community fitness program, and outcomes, such as increased participant health, to assess effectiveness. For example, a Canadian nonprofit might measure attendance at funded classes. Assessing donor engagement and retention evaluates supporter involvement, like donation frequency or event participation, to gauge loyalty. A wellness app might track repeat donors through CRM software. Refining strategies based on feedback involves collecting donor or participant input, like surveys on campaign resonance, to improve future efforts. Ethical considerations include transparent reporting of metrics, avoiding inflated claims, and ensuring inclusive feedback processes. Evaluating success aligns with course objectives by ensuring data-driven fundraising that optimizes entrepreneurial outcomes in health and fitness, fostering sustainable ventures. By measuring and refining strategies, you'll enhance funding impact and program longevity. This slide transitions to challenges in fundraising, where we'll explore potential obstacles. Following evaluation, let's discuss challenges in fundraising for Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Competing in a crowded market is difficult, as numerous nonprofits vie for donor attention, requiring unique campaigns to stand out. For example, a Canadian fitness nonprofit might struggle to differentiate from larger charities. Ensuring consistent donor support poses challenges, as donor fatigue or economic downturns can reduce contributions, impacting program sustainability. A wellness program might face declining donations during recessions. Navigating regulatory requirements, such as CRA rules for charities or privacy laws for crowdfunding, is complex, demanding expertise to ensure compliance. Ethical considerations include avoiding aggressive tactics, ensuring transparent fund use, and aligning with Canadian regulations. These challenges align with course objectives by encouraging creative, ethical solutions to sustain health and fitness ventures, fostering resilience. By addressing these obstacles, you'll develop strategies to secure funding in competitive, regulated environments. Driving entrepreneurial success. This slide transitions to overcoming challenges, where we'll provide solutions. Following challenges, let's explore solutions for overcoming fundraising challenges in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Differentiating with unique campaigns involves creating compelling, mission-driven appeals, like a nonprofit gym using participant success stories to stand out in a crowded market. Building long-term donor relationships ensures consistent support through regular engagement, such as donor appreciation events or impact updates, reducing reliance on one-time contributions. For example, a Canadian wellness nonprofit might host annual donor fitness events. Streamlining compliance processes involves using software or experts to manage CRA regulations or privacy laws, like PIPEDA for crowdfunding data, ensuring legal adherence without draining resources. Ethical considerations include truthful campaign messaging, equitable donor treatment, and transparent compliance reporting. These solutions align with course objectives by fostering resilient, ethical fundraising strategies that drive entrepreneurial success in health and fitness, ensuring sustainable funding. By implementing these approaches, you'll overcome market, donor, and regulatory challenges, enhancing program impact. This slide transitions to summary, where we'll consolidate key points. As we conclude our lecture on fundraising in Canada's fitness and health field, let's summarize key points. Fundraising drives sustainable health programs, like community gyms, wellness apps, and youth fitness camps, by securing funds through grants, donations, sponsorships, and crowdfunding. Strategic approaches, such as compelling grant proposals, targeted crowdfunding, and corporate partnerships, ensure financial viability, while ethical practices, like transparency and mission alignment, build trust. Canadian examples, including charity runs, wellness apps, and youth programs, illustrate practical applications, showing how funds enhance community health. Best practices, like diverse donor engagement, and recommendations, such as storytelling and partnerships, overcome challenges like market competition and regulatory complexity. Success strategies, including data-driven targeting and authentic narratives, maximize impact. These align with course objectives to equip you with skills for designing ethical, effective fundraising strategies that foster entrepreneurial success in health and fitness, enhancing community wellness in Canada. By mastering these principles, you'll create sustainable ventures that promote health equity and impact. Thank you for your engagement. Following our summary, this slide provides references for fundraising in Canada's fitness and health entrepreneurship. Nonprofit Management, Principles and Practice by Worth, 2021 offers insights into fundraising strategies, including grants and donor engagement, applicable to health and fitness ventures. Fundraising for Social Change by Klein, 2016 provides practical guidance on crowdfunding and community-driven funding, relevant for entrepreneurial nonprofits. The Canada Revenue Agency's Charities and Giving Guidelines, 2023 outline regulatory requirements for charities, ensuring compliance in fundraising activities. These sources provide a strong foundation for designing effective, ethical fundraising strategies, aligning with course objectives to foster sustainable health and fitness ventures in Canada. Course notes by Pavan Piruzzi, PhD complement these references, offering practical insights tailored to entrepreneurial fundraising, guiding you in creating impactful, community-focused programs that enhance wellness,